Hey everyone, Decav13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio.
Why?
Alright, so... I forget, do we have a
Alright.
quest to do here? Yeah, there are no quests here. I think it was just the one quest in, yeah, Haunted Heirloom. Okay, so yeah, that is the only one we're working on right now. I should accept that other bounty, though. That way I can see how long it takes to get to the next area.
What do you think of this?
That's a bounty for an alpha rockworm Valmo. The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways from Martira. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
I see.
Miners. Reminds me of Grass. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same.
Hey,
Okay then, we're gonna help you out. Right, Heldrick? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. The location is southeast of Martira, at a place now known as the Man-Eater's Grotto. Comero is on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go ask the Martira informant. Hate to put a reef in their pocket, though.
Good hunting to you.
Bring me back the Alpha Rockworm Eye as proof of its defeat. Can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, alright?
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, so it takes 2 days to get there.
We'll face danger here.
Alright.
nice little village.
Oh,
We'll
the
face
sand
danger
flash is
here.
going on right over there right now. Definitely want to put that on for a couple days. Do not want to fight a boss while sand flash is active. Okay, today we're gonna go and see Maria.
Mister. Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here. I gave the Midnight Sun Sand drawing to Maria.
Oh,
Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building? Huh? That's a worm's skin? I told Maria all about the memories I made there. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now.
Really?
Really? Yay, thank you. Of course I'll join you.
Mister?
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big like a grown-up. Yeah, let's buy some.
In that case,
Why don't we buy some flowers?
Wow.
Oh, can we? I think it'd make Miss Fabienne really happy if we decorated the inn with them.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Maybe... Are you hungry? I still have some bread.
hey,
Oh, you can't sleep here. You're dragging your filth all over the road. You're shaking. Here, maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's the child from that Parapus inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Feeding scraps to a disgusting stray. How would you fucking mind your own business? Hey, you're not wrong, Maria.
it'll be fine.
Don't listen to them. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. This is... for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? I don't have one. My family, they're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mom and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Am I going to end up like that boy? Because my family is all gone too. Just like him.
Listen,
Miss Fabienne will always take care of you.
But,
No, I'm just bothering her. Maybe you can take me with you? You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good.
fine by me.
Someday we'll go together.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I can help, though. Maybe I'll just get in the way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl.
Well then,
Can you think of something nice that you can do for her, Maria?
So then...
Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then, you'll come back soon, right? I can sense Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me. The pure-hearted maiden Maria, she who presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, cherish this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
It's a promise.
Okay, the cleric, and 2 slots on healer. Have to check and see what cleric gets me.
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? Let's see. Hang out with anyone? No, I can't hang out with anyone today. Alright, so... Oh, quest.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I'm trying to concentrate, and I cannot afford petty... Well, well, an elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's, quite the title. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take you don't work there anymore? I do not. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your taste must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect all our own ingredients, and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen.
Eh?
Indeed. I wonder then if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town, so I would appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Is 5,000 reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties, a dish that's easy on the stomach and rises one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you?
Lovely that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you're capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish using local specialties. Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned. Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Limp goldfish, brocaded koi.
Yeah.
Sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. Well, hell. Let's do that tonight. We don't have anyone to hang out
How
with.
you feeling?
Pardon? Hello there.
Okay, so you sell the mellow milk. Ooh, yes. If I want to get those. Oh, I have 22k to sell. That's great. Oh, right. We do have stuff to appraise as well. Why am I getting... This place is not that difficult to navigate. Why am I getting lost?
You're not serious. Thank you kindly.
Just go to the armor shop.
Okay.
What'll it be?
Alright. What do we got to appraise here? So, rusted bracers. This iron gauntlets. Gritty pole arm gives us Sanctor's Devotion. Increases fire attack strength. Okay. Superior gritty armor gives us scale mail suit endurance +4. Oh, that's going on Hulkenberg. Superior gritty light armor. Jeweled Balmoral. Agility +2. Gritty scented bag. Garlic aromatics prevents daze. Enigmatic accessory. Oh, a breeze igniter. I already have that though. I have one of those, so I don't need it. Alright. Yeah, let's put that scale mail suit on Hulkenberg immediately.
What now?
Okay, I'm sorry about that loud noise you just heard. But a fly just landed on my fucking mic. So I figure, hey, since it keeps buzzing around me, this is the perfect time for me to kill it. I'll have to edit that out. Let me just Okay, there we go. Just wanted to slide the cover back on because I kind of smeared the fly all over that. Just glad the little fucker landed. It's not flying around my face anymore. Oh, right. I didn't even equip the fucking armor. Oh, right. It gives her an extra point of endurance. Where the hell is she at now with 25 endurance? Yeah, she's not going to be taking a lot of damage. With all my stuff, what am I at in endurance? 11. 40 magic, though. Let's see. Right, yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to get, so let's... Let me... Again, always the wrong buttons, John. What are we doing? Let's see what we can cook here. Hup. Okay, let's see. So something that uses the milk. Oh, here we go. Benevolent bread.
Really?
Oh, god damn it. I can only do it when we're on the road. Alright. Man, what the hell?
You have my thanks.
Alright, well, since we can't do that, I guess we'll just increase our stats tonight. Man, I plan on going on the road at some point, but
Thank you.
that's not going to be for a while.
Well met, eh?
Well, let's do courage, I guess, tonight. You know what that platform over there is, mate? It's a mirror that shows you what you're made of. Times like these, you need courage where it counts. Only thing forward is to jump headlong into this canyon. With a rope, of course. You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. Take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You will return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. Yeah, I'll take the plunge.
Good, good.
Ha, that's the spirit. But you think you'll have that spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? Let me get this straight. You're paying him to jump from here? You know what? Sure. You've survived dumber things than this. Good luck. Alright, you said your prayers? Well then, forward march. There's no backing out now.
Wait.
Oh wait, that wasn't so bad. Wow, impressive. You put on quite a show, so here's a little something for making my day. Go on, take it. Foreign coin.
All right.
That actually increased my popularity a
Time
bit.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
Some monsters wandering through the ground. Oh yeah, yeah. We have a long time before that quest is a problem.
All right.
We'll have to make our way back to the capital one day and do that. But for now, let's just hang out with party members. Alright, Strohl,
Oh,
you're
I see.
first. Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to see clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step.
Oh,
Well,
right.
if you're sure, then I suppose now is as good a time as any. My home, the village of Hallia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we should make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request for such a personal matter. With Strohl leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Hallia. Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by Gauntlet Runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that.
No, no.
I know I'll see it someday. It's been 7 years since that day. It feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time.
Huh.
Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I've discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey,
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubt this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that, alone. But would you mind waiting nearby?
Yeah.
I'm here for you if you need me.
thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Strohl read the will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said, the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
What?
It made it all the way to the capital?
yeah,
Yes, but it doesn't give a specific location. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human.
damn it.
If I'd only...
Sorry.
Whenever I think back to that day. My father names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
I'll definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be. A noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name House Halliatus with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. I sensed Strohl's deepened trust and his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility for good.
Okay, so we're starting to get skills for while in reserve. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be.
Hold on.
You don't have any leads at all?
Yeah.
None whatsoever. All I could remember is that whenever he'd come home from the capital, I could smell the fish he'd brought back. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Hallia they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead, and I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me in walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
Okay,
All right.
but first I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Heldrick. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner.
What you
And
want
while
to
we're
know?
here, I do want to buy some informant.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Southeast of this town is the Man-Eater's Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back, which is how the place got its name. Deep within that place dwells the Alpha Rockworm Valmo. Now apparently that's the leader of the Valmo pack, and rumor has it there are several of them there.
He's the real
Even if you slay one, they call for another immediately, so if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those since they'll try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? They sell equipment there that prevents paralysis. Well, prepare yourself well and then go, is all I'm saying. Buy some more information from me when you come back, eh? Okay.
All right then.
Let's see.
Let's go.
I wonder.
All right. Where to? Where to?
Oh, I can hang out with, I should check the follower thing every night just to make sure. Okay, I can hang out with Brigitte tonight.
Now what am I to do?
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed.
Sorry.
If you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So just go home. Come inside. Something happened to the dog?
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. Did she run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic united shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person. with that of a larger organization.
Those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Brigitte seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words would be of little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book. I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. You may be right.
Fine.
It's been hell for you too, hasn't it? Not the same as mine, though. You've still got some light in you. I can't see that light myself, but I know you can. And I really do want to believe in you and your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust.
I couldn't ask him to stay. Could I?
Okay.
In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts, too. I'll still keep visiting Brigitte.
why?
She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Oh. Oh, can I hang out with Maria again? Okay, today let's go hang out with Hulkenberg.
All right then.
I don't think we're gonna have enough time to do everything.
Now then. Are you free? Hmm? Speaking of,
But I recall our practice swords were broken. Shall we go buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes? I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crimes shall be repaid with death. That voice. Is that Rodanth? You remember he's my former comrade that we met before. Do it.
Wait!
Hold! Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What knight commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do harm to this nation shall be punished.
So then.
What exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. That's not treason. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough.
You...
You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed?
Hmm.
This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Redanth.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You...
Have you sold your soul to the sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospect that you'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward! You poisoned toad! Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty?
Whoops.
Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourselves. Try, if that's what you want.
What?
Heldrick, now if something happened to you... I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg. What a douche.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Heldrick, I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again.
Listen,
He's the one in the wrong here. All the same, I'm glad you are here with me. Who knows what would have happened had I been alone? Somewhere in my heart, I'd expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses.
Listen.
Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? I can sense Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust.
You have given me such strength. The truth is...
I am partly to blame for Rodanth's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. Oh? The man behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before. Yeah, that parapet that we saw on that second one. Let's see, any followers we can hang out with today? It would seem no. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna do stats tonight.
What do you want to do?
I think I'll put off that next Maria hangout for a little bit. Let's see, where's somewhere I can increase my wisdom? Oh, down here.
Whoa.
See Kriegante Castle from here. The city is small compared to the royal capital, but I think a more old-fashioned town like this can be nice too. How about we take in the view of the city skyline for a bit? Who knows, might just broaden your horizons to observe how the people of in this town go about with their lives. It's not a big deal if you'd rather keep yourself busy with other stuff, though. What do you say?
Okay.
Yeah, good choice.
Right.
Martira has had its share of misfortune, but the town itself is wonderful. It's nowhere near as bustling as the capital, but it doesn't exactly feel rural either. And the shopping's not bad either. Maybe being so close to the main road, a lot of merchants come and go. I'm sure the people just want to live quiet, contented lives.
yeah,
Everything that happened must have shaken this city to its core. I suppose you're right. No matter how nice a city looks on the surface, there's always good and bad. When you live on the road like we do, it's hard to imagine settling down in one place.
All right.
As Gallica and I headed home, we discussed many things about Martira, including its people, the shops, and the scenery.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
So, hey,
All right then.
Ah, yes. So yeah, we're gonna hang out with Ismay today. Alright, let's go see him.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... You remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves. Possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. I don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
That means
Then shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
I think we'd do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. Seems peaceful at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. It might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. You really are the careful type, Ismay. Oh, it's not just me. You'll find most Yugif do this. We contemplate and hesitate until we are perfectly content with our decision.
The truth is...
All Yugif travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
it'll be fine.
It's fine. We'll give it as much thought as you need.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then...
Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What is it?
No.
It looks like a place looks just like a place my son loved.
My son...
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through the grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bring me flowers and pebbles clutched in his tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. but I know 'tis just an empty fantasy.
Everything okay?
Ismay, are you alright?
Yes.
Yes.
My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with wind in his face.
But
And yet... Is there still something bothering you?
the truth is,
I have just one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown?
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known.
Let's go.
Well, let's just go and see.
but
No, you're right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Ismay's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude.
He...
The aloof hermit Ismay, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. That gives us the assassin. Okay. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Alright. Don't think we have anything to do tonight. No. So I'm guessing all the ones with the gray hands next to them are locked out for now. Let's see.
All right then.
I guess I'll go...
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm already here. Just fast travel to the place I was already at.
Pardon?
Let's go over to here. My, how remarkable you are. A person in this town electing to speak to a Mastari like me. You see, people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us. They push us and our foreign religion away. But help me understand. My word, you continue to surprise me. I must admit, you've piqued my interest. Well then, shall we have a chat? A discussion on faith in the heart of a Sanctus town.
Really?
A Mustari perspective on Sanctism. Learning more about the Mustari's thoughts on the matter may help us better support those in need, right?
Well then.
I am pleased to hear it. Well then, let us go elsewhere to talk. Have you been to Krigante Castle? If so, then you must have met the Sanctoris. So you already understand how deeply the state religion, Sanctism, is rooted in Martira's history. Yet we Mustari have a faith all our own, and as such we are scorned in this city. Though that would hardly be different elsewhere. Your religion, is it in opposition to Sanctism somehow?
No.
For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith. But Sanctism does not appear to share this viewpoint. The Mustari are persecuted here in Martira too? Somewhat, yes. I have heard it is more direct in places like Montario. Are you well versed in Sanctus dogma? O ye born with sin in your heart! Through adherence to the faith ye must atone. The word closure is an affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather the perfect doctrine for controlling a population, isn't it? Heterodox faiths like ours are inconveniences not only on a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you too ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose sanctism, who knows what could happen to you? Why, even the tournament itself is perhaps another means of their measures to ensure our future oppression.
All right.
I mean, you know, it's not like I didn't think otherwise already, but, you know, the Sanctists are pretty much villains. Do come speak to me again sometime, if, that is, you've a further interest in the Mustari.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder, do we have enough
Alright.
time to,
All right then.
go
Let's go.
to where we need to go?
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
We'll face.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Oh, it only takes one. Oh, I guess since we've been to that town before. This is where that rockworm with a bounty on it lives. It sounded like the locals are in dire straits. Seems the cave not only contains ore, but jewels as well.
There is much to see.
Pray do not forget our primary objective is the bounty. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Great. Let's move
Okay,
out.
here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there. Alright. You know, I wasn't expecting it to only take one day.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
Okay, let's go see Hulkenberg. I do want to cook, but let's do this. Well, we'll have time on the road later.
Sorry. If so,
Could you spare a moment for me, then? It is about Rodin, the Knight Commander. My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship, mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere, and considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
yes.
My family offered me no meaning worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I had thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone. But, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But
But I was fortunate enough to meet Rodin in the course of my training as a new recruit. He was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after its decline.
that's why.
We were alike in that way, seeking to rise by our own individual efforts, regardless of familiar background. What changed him?
The truth is,
After our training concluded, Rodin was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodin lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines alongside the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated, but he made a name for himself and returned to the Order. But to see him rise to the rank of commander in such a short period of time... Are you trying to say you respect him?
no.
Rodin's current behavior does not befit a knight commander, and it hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power. Nay, indeed, 'twould be all the more reason to intervene. But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. All these lofty words, what weight do they bear from one such as I? A knight errant and eroded, failed in her solemn duty.
Listen.
A knight errant is still a knight. You can speak as you please.
That's wrong.
I am no knight with the pride of the order. Once upon a time I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out.
Alas.
Yet looking back, I know it was a matter of convenience. A way to disguise the weakling I was. My knightly standing a replacement for the family I'd forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince, and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family, I fled my knighthood. Rodin, he sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim chivalry over him?
So then...
So you'll just stay silent? Overlook this? No. I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him. And afraid of facing who I once was.
It'll be fine.
We'll all help you through this. No matter what.
You know,
'Tis way of a broken sword, I suppose. Brute force will avail it nothing, eh? But still.
I see.
Why yes, that sword. Perhaps I've lost sight of something very important indeed. But you've always been there to remind me. I'm truly indebted to you, Heldrick. Know that you have my sincerest thanks. Hulkenberg seems like she's realized something. I sense a further deepening of our bond.
Tis finally time I settled this.
Battle War. Okay, so she gets a reserve skill now too.
Sorry.
If I may, I'd like some time alone with my thoughts. When I've found my answers, let us speak here again.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Well, let's keep going.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. Nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so that people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them. And their little larva too. What has gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh,
I think the mere mention of Valmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. He's very motivated to kill these worms. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, it's... Is there something there?
so hey,
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Neris was looking for. Make sure you don't miss any of the treasure chests, okay? Alright. Okay, so it's good to know that it's in a treasure chest. That's huge.
What now?
Alright. You know what? I'll make this a bit of a longer episode. We'll search through the dungeon. Because I'm not sure how long this is going to take. Right, I did want to give Hulkenberg a new skill. I want to give her Blizz. Because we are going to need ice. So having someone else with ice works out well for me. Okay. So let's save. And let's head on in.
Okay then. Let's go. Hey.
Actually, real quick.
What now?
Just gotta do something. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just had to go do something real quick. Anyway, you know, something I realized when I was taking a little break. I didn't check some of the stuff we got. Did I? 'Cause I don't think I checked Wizard. Oh, this is all medium stuff. While attack, defense, or hit evasion are buffed, receive a significant amount of NP each turn. Ooh. Increases strength and hit rate of syntheses. Sphere electric to one enemy. Wow, you get a lot of them. And then, what was the other? I don't think I checked Mage Knight either, did I? Rakukaja, Metalion. Oh yeah, I checked these. Yeah, I forgot I checked those. Oh, I didn't check Assassins. Darkin Nightblade. Oh, I checked these off screen, that's why. Yeah, because I remember this one. Weak physical slash damage to one enemy 1 to 3 times, absorbs MP, and may one-hit kill target. That's fucking ridiculous. Alright. So, let's jump into this place, shall we?
Come say hello, treasure.
I was gonna say, I don't think I see any enemies, but never mind. There they are.
How's everyone?
Time for some close.
All right, we did
Okay,
it.
but they're all enemies. We can just kill, though.
Right there.
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Hey, what do you got to tell us, sir? My fellow travelers, are you prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangafloss unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose all the feeling in your body, I'd recommend you burn the things with fire. I'm not so fond of that. I'm assuming that's that giant plant. Oh, I can just kill those slimes now, too. That's fantastic.
I bet we could
I see the enemy.
Very happy to see that. 'Cause those things are such a fucking pain in the ass. That should take us back to the beginning. So, are there any enemies in here I'm actually going to have to fight? I'm kind of curious.
I get the feeling we
Right
could
there.
move if we tried.
I assume there's probably going to be something I'll have to fight.
There they are.
This is bad. They're on
Forward!
Such skill.
I bet there's treasure around here.
I see the enemy.
Come on! Let's push through!
All right. How's that?
Is that the end then? We cleared the way.
I gotta check every chest now, because I'm not sure whether or not there's gonna be a fucking... fucking monster in there.
Nice. I bet we'll
There's
find a
something
use for
over
that.
here.
Would
Oh, this must
sure
be
help.
the relic.
Look at that.
Yep, screwed up mineral. I found a strangely shaped pebble. There's mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be the relic Nurus was talking about. Let's show it to Nurus anyway. As Gallica said, the stone might be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nurus. What, right now? Okay, no. I was gonna say, not right now. We're in the middle of dungeon crawling here. Yeah, I can just jump down from here. Nothing else up there that I need to grab. And then that's just a wall I can't climb up, right? Oh no, it's a wall I can't pass by. Alright. Well, let's head down then.
it's all clear.
I see the enemy.
All right, how's that? Great stuff there.
And the Grand Iron.
Hail!
Yeah.
There they
Oh, I
are.
see a red dot over there. That's a strong enemy.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh no, never
Right
mind.
there.
Small.
Time for some food.
Seem we've won the day.
Okay. Oh, another
Let's
gold
stash that
beetle.
somewhere safe.
Sure, we'll come across the person who wants those soon. Another treasure chest here.
Whoa.
Well, well.
Another hero light. Glad we're getting more of those. I can make my way all the way back around. Although, let's check around first.
Let's stash that somewhere
Another
safe.
one of these things here.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
That ought to do it.
Alright.
There they are.
All right, how's that?
Your trading has paid off.
Nice. Some worms over there. So either way, we can go here.
I see the enemy.
Blades at the ready.
Forward!
Oh,
Okay.
right, we did it!
There they are.
That was brilliant.
Nice! You're gaining strength.
How did this happen?
Have you come to take on the Valmo? Then you'd best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried challenging them with my comrades, but weapons didn't do much, and no matter how many we crushed, they just called more over. Apparently, there are entire affinities that just have no effect. I wonder what type of magic would work. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna need ice for this fight. So actually, in that case,
What now?
what I might want to do here is awaken Wizard and everyone,
I see.
and then just get
Fascinating.
Blizz.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Let's fast forward past this.
A new power to wield.
So I'm gonna want to take off Slicer then. Oh right, never mind. I have to level it up first. And then I already did that for Hulkenberg and Heismay. Okay, so everyone has ice available to them. Oh, actually, you know what I just realized? I have the fucking, mage thing. Okay, let me take that off of you. Yeah, 'cause I just realized I have the fucking, don't I? Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, that's the one I don't have. Oh, same with electricity. Okay, so I have to do this then. Okay, so mine's already mastered. Should I get him up to 2?
Right. I could get used to this.
How do we get Blizz on everyone? Your mage is 10, and your mage is 1.
Steady effort is key.
Okay. So let's set Blizz on everyone. Okay, you have Blizz, and Heisme has Hama. So let's set Blizz on him too. Okay, that way we have it on everyone. So we shouldn't have a whole lot of difficulty taking down,
I see the enemy.
Push through!
Charging in.
Yeah, nice work!
Time for some closure.
Such skill.
That should make the fight a little bit
Nice.
easier,
I bet we'll find
hopefully.
a use for that.
There they are. Forward.
Oh god, not that thing.
Charging in.
We strike first!
We must strike.
Having Blizz on everyone makes this a
I'll
little
use
easier.
what I must. Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
Magic seeker.
I think it gives me 4 back per turn. Fucking 606.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
We have yet to
Right
defeat
there.
them.
Ooh, hey!
Come on.
That's just normal now? Alright.
Stay calm, everyone.
So, what were you weak to again? Wind. Okay.
Power of kings.
You hit their weakness! Nice!
And he recovered from stun already. Nice.
Wind.
You hit their
Well,
weakness!
we'll have a lot of turns.
Are you
That's your
prepared?
opening, Captain!
Let me rethink this. Not done yet.
Is everyone all right? Nice! Shut up!
Still standing, I see!
Face me.
Vitus
Alright,
power.
now we're done here. It's nice taking that thing out in 1 round.
What a finale! Keep your energy
Ooh,
up, everyone!
a Beast Fang katana for a... Okay. Hey, Heisme, is this weapon good for you? Is it better than the Sleepy Eyed? It's not. Normal attacks inflict poison, though, is pretty cool. However, this one is still better. It's cool that we got a weapon drop from an enemy. Okay, that goes up. Oh, does that go... Oh, and this opens up. Alright, that's cool.
There's something...
All right, that's lovely.
Okay, turquoise. Alright, back down. Okay, let's keep going this way then. Another chest here.
We found something.
Yeah!
Quartz mace. Can be purified. I have a lot of weapons to purify at the church now that I think about it. Should probably do that at some point. Okay, that's on the other side there. That's a save point.
Watch out!
Oh, and that's the boss already? Let me try jumping down over here. It's nice being able to make it through a dungeon without having to, Oh, never mind. That doesn't get me anywhere. Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. Oh, because I never went up here. That's why.
I see the enemy. Right there.
That was brilliant.
I think
Not bad.
A lot of stuff to sell here. See why people are, really want this mine back.
I knew you could do it.
Alright, I think that's all the loot there is to grab here. Ooh. Max MP by 2. Give me that, please. Oh, and magic by 1? Yeah. Okay. So now that we've gotten all that, let's make our way back over to that door. And, yeah, wow. I was right to tackle this in the same episode, because, yeah, we're fucking done. Yeah, head this way.
Right there.
Yeah, nice work.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Alright, here we go.
What now?
Alright. Make sure we're at full health.
Yep,
And let's head on in.
this place. What?
Huh? Looks like the Valmo were just here, but... Aha! They were awaiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
We'd better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. Well then, it's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone. Okay.
Freeze!
So how much are we doing here?
Hit their weakness.
Okay, not insignificant amount. Let's just remember to keep them at even health.
Hit their weakness.
No holding back!
So we'll get one of them low, and then we'll start targeting down the other one as well.
Come! Oh, shards of ice!
Hulkenberg got them right
Now
in their weak spot.
accept your fate.
I don't think I kill. Okay, good.
Swordmaster!
Now we'll start targeting the other
Be
one.
frozen!
Night! Freeze!
Sandstorm. Oh, hit evasion rate fell. Fire. Okay, I am weak to fire. I'm gonna have to heal this turn.
Power of kings.
You hit their weakness. Nice.
Won't hold back.
Eh?
We're not out of this yet.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
You've got a
I
bunch
can't
of
afford
ailments slowing you
master.
down, Captain.
Power of ice!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Strohl.
With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Face
spot.
me! Sleet!
High space.
The freedom of
They
a
cut your
wanderer.
speed.
Come
So be
forth,
careful.
royal soul. Freeze! I missed.
Don't get sloppy.
Okay, you know what? That's
Now,
fine.
but Swordmaster!
So this way, we're guaranteed to take them both out next turn. Just gotta survive the hits this turn.
Only a flesh
That's fine, that's a turn. And, okay, good. Then strike weaknesses.
You've got a bunch of ailments
Justice
slowing you
prevail.
down, Captain.
It's almost decided.
Okay, that's one.
Freeze!
And there should be two. Nice. Easy. Oh, and that's Master for a Knight on Hulkenberg.
Not bad at all.
Even I had more
I've
to
acquired a
learn.
new power.
Shield Arts. Weak physical strike damage to one enemy, decrease their hit evasion for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Alright, endurance increased by 2 on Hulkenberg. Ooh, 37 endurance, yes! Whew, we took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail!
Heldrick, 'tis the Alpha Rockworm Eye. A Rockworm Valmo indeed. Outside of the part you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Valmo we ate in Martira must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey,
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Valmo cuisine. Utterly foul to even to imagine. You've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then,
Well, we accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back?
in that case.
You're right, we have. Let's return to the entrance. Ah, yes, I've worked up quite a sweat. I look forward to a meal when we return to town. I bet you do.
Hey,
Alright. So, let's head back to
okay
town.
then. Got it.
Back to the Martira Tavern.
Now then,
The Valmo is no more, thanks to us. All that is left now is to report in at the recruitment center. It would be a first-rate source of protein, if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster that she won't try to eat?
Well,
Aldrich, let's go give her a report on that bounty when we have the time.
the deadline is...
The road that was blocked by the landslide should be cleared soon. We've got the head we're after, but I'm sure we can do more good around here in the meantime. Yeah, to most people we're still a band of nobodies. Maybe we should visit more and see if we can get strong enough to make a name for ourselves.
Now then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
right.
Alright, we depart tomorrow.
But why?
Alright, so let's go report the monster.
Thank you, you really helped me out.
Take a look.
Oi, that's the Alpha Rockworm Eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm Valmo of Man-Eater's Grotto is no more? You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folks are capable of taking something like that down. Thanks to you, the miners can get back to work. Here's your reward.
We did it. All right.
Oh, 526 to 176? Wow. I'd like to ask you to take on more contracts. Come back and see me again. Okay.
Thank you, you really helped me out.
So let's see, what else is there to do?
All right then.
Oh, right. That's a quest for Strohl. I forgot about that. You know what? I think for today I'm going to end the episode off here. And in the next one, we'll spend our last free day here, and then we'll move on with the story. So, I'll see you all then. Bye!